Here's a story from Africa, collected by the famous folklorist Hugh Tracy. He calls it The Cat Who Came Indoors. Once upon a time, there was a cat, a wild cat, who lived alone by herself. But after a while she got tired of being alone, and she looked around for a husband, and she found a wild cat, who she thought was the finest creature in all the jungle. And so they lived happily together, until one day, strolling through the grass, suddenly, whooshed, out from the grass leapt a leopard right on top of Wild Cat, and there was a ball rolling over of fur and claws in the dust. And Wild Cat was no more. Thought our Wild Cat. I see Wild Cat is not the finest creature in the jungle. It is Leopard. And she went to live with Leopard. And they lived very happily together, until one day, when they were stalking through the bush, out from the bush jumped Lion right on top of Leopard's back, and ate him all up. And that was that. Thought Wild Cat. I see that Leopard is not the finest creature in the jungle. It is Lion. And she went to live with Lion. And they lived happily together. One day, when they were stalking through the grass across the savannah, suddenly a giant shape loomed up in front of them, and Elephant's foot stepped right on top of Lion and squashed him flat. And that was that. Thought Wild Cat. I see that Lion is not the finest creature in the jungle. It is Elephant. And Wild Cat leapt on top of Elephant and sat down between his ears, purring happily. And so they lived happily together, until one day, as Elephant was moving through the long bushes by the river, suddenly, bang, a loud shot, and Elephant sank to the ground. Wild Cat looked around, and she saw a small man with a gun. She thought, Elephant is not the finest creature in the jungle. It is Man. And she walked along behind Man, following him to his village, and when she got there, she leapt on top of the thatch and sat there in the warm sun, purring contentedly. And of course, in the village, she collected and caught all the mice and all the rats, and she lived very happily. Until one day she heard the sound of two voices below her in the hut. There was Man shouting, and there was Woman, his wife, shouting, and the shouts grew louder and louder until suddenly Man was thrown out of the hut and bowled over in the dust. Oh, thought Cat, Man is not the finest creature in the jungle. Now I do know who the finest creature is. It is Woman. And he climbed down from the thatch, and he went inside the hut, and he sat beside the fire. And he's been there ever since.